Hey ACPS, it's Cameron, the host of Teen Talk. Tune in this month for the season 1 finale, as well as meeting your new season 2 host. I'll see you guys soon on Teen Talk. Hey there ACPS, my name is Cameron and welcome to the season finale of Teen Talk. This is a show for students, by students, and today's episode is all about celebrating the fantastic first season we've had here. From highlights to bloopers to finding out who will be the next host of season 2, we have a lot to unpack today. To start, the Teen Talk team and I pulled some of our favorite moments from this adventure-filled season. Let's take a look at our season 1 highlights.
As your superintendent, I wasn't perfect, and there's a ton of highly successful people in this world that weren't perfect. So I don't want people to think, oh, he's the superintendent. He was this straight A guy and all of this. No, I wasn't. I made mistakes. I became ineligible to play basketball for about 6 games. That changed my life in the 10th grade. And my homeroom teacher, Mr. Barrett, pulled me up to his desk at progress report time and said to me, you know, you are academically talented, but you're throwing it away.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I know there's other things going on in your life that you need to get off your chest. And he said, you don't have to come back and talk to me, but you need to go find somebody to talk to because because that is a barrier for you. He put his hands up and you got to lower that and let somebody know what's going on so you can reach your full potential.
I have to ask, do you have a favorite NBA team?
Oh, wow.
I know that's really hard, I'm sorry.
It's not hard, it's embarrassing.
Oh.
Because I'm from New York. I'm from upstate New
Nice.
York. So I've been a lifelong New York Knicks fan. I just don't know what I just don't know what we're doing. That franchise, I'm so confused. Every year we have a draft and let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say I have an aunt who's obsessed with the Lakers. She loves the Lakers. Any thoughts on the Lakers?
I mean,
No?
I like the Lakers, but
Mm-hmm.
I like LeBron. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. With the team they have together, I don't know if they're winning another championship, but
It's really sad for the Lakers today.
they spent a
Man.
lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They like the Yankees. Yankees is my team, but some teams buy their ways. They buy their championships because they have the resources to do so, and I just
Wow.
don't know why we can't do that in New York.
So as a student at the college, outside of all your responsibilities and your classes, what are some of your favorite activities to take part in on campus?
That's a good question. So we have this really cool health and life sciences building, brand new, and they have a Chick-fil-A. So I like
That's a
to
huge
yes,
plus.
yes.
There we go.
So you heard it here first. But I really enjoy going and seeing the new infrastructure that we have in a college and seeing all that and just connecting with students. I mean, seeing where services that we don't offer, just making sure that they're heard and stuff like that. I just enjoy just listening to what the concerns and needs are.
Part of applying to schools and the whole process really is kind of the uncertainty. College applications are a very ambiguous process. It could very well happen that one day a college admissions counselor who's reading your application had a bad lunch, and that was the reason why you didn't get accepted. That's an extreme example, but it just goes to show that once you submit your applications, please don't stress. Everything is going to work out as it should. Once you have submit or like hit that submit button, you should know that you tried your best and you did everything that you could in that application, and the rest is up to time, and it's kind of it's like a patience game.
So what inspired you guys to get involved in this in the first place?
So not only does the joy that I see in myself, in my volunteers, and the people that we're helping truly inspire me, but the challenge, so something that I know that I can solve if I put my heart into it, and the realization that kids my age can make a change if we put our hearts and minds into it. This is what really keeps me going.
So for me, it started out as part of my health journey, and I wanted to start writing articles and talking about like different tips and tricks that helped me because it took over 6 months to get any sort of answer, and I was misdiagnosed twice, and it just sometimes felt like nobody else was experiencing the same sort of things that I was doing. So when I started writing articles different people around the world started reaching back, and it just like it made my heart so happy to see that I was able to look and know that like somebody has something else going on with them.
And from a young age, I was addicted to science, and one of my heroes was Jane Goodall, and her organization, I learned about her organization, Roots and Shoots, when I was in elementary school, a philanthropic organization helping the environment and people in general. And I wanted to serve, and Kid Changemakers evolved from me pursuing that passion for service and creating my own opportunities to expand my service. I'm also inspired by my parents. They supported me through my service journey and helped me foster my passion and keep moving forward.
So what is the most exciting project that you've worked on?
So we use that thing over there, the tube head, and we line it up with the mouth and take x-rays and then develop them, and I like that whole process of doing that.
Julian, can you tell me a little bit about what we're standing under right now?
We're standing under a Chevy Tahoe that we had just taken the transfer case out of. Actually, we're working on that over there, so we're taking that apart. Before that, we had taken the torsion bars off of this, and pretty much that's all we've done to this so far.
So why is this car in the shop right now?
Mr. Hayes just wanted us to pull the torsion bars, and then he decided we were going to take the transfer case. That's all we've done as of right now.
That is really cool. What is one of your favorite projects or cars that you've worked on here in the shop?
Actually, we had let's see if it's in here. The Dodge Dakota this is the Dakota. These were like my favorite to work on because if you look inside of them, they're all torn apart.
All right, I'm here with Olivia. Olivia, what is the most exciting project you've worked on?
Well, right now I'm actually starting a Skills USA sculpture. I'm making a flute because I've been playing flute for 8 years now. So it's kind of melding two of my hobbies together.
That is so cool. I used to play the flute. I was not very good at it, so I'm glad that someone can play it here. What is the hardest part of this program?
I'd say it's really perfecting your technique because it's so different from anything I've done before. Yeah, it's just really technical.
I have one more question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like boats?
10.
That's the right answer. Thank you so much, Zach. You were the first SMOB in Anne Arundel County with full voting rights in 1975 to 1976, and you were also the CRASC president beforehand. What can you tell us about the switch to full voting?
Well, it was a really interesting circumstance in those days, and I should begin by saying we never used the term SMOB. That's a new one on us.
Really?
No, it was always referred to as the student member on the board or a board member who happened to be a student. And that was actually something really important for us. Matter of fact, I brought the card
oh my gosh.
I had when I was a student on the board.
Wow, this is a Teen Talk first.
It probably is. Now, if you look at what it says under my name, what doesn't it say?
It does not say student.
It does not say student, and that was by intent. There was a transformation that took place. And I'm not exactly sure how it took place, but it did take place in about 1973, 1974, just as I was coming in to CRASC. And this was very important in terms of how I saw myself as CRASC president and as board member. It was not one of us versus them, students versus teachers, students versus administration. It was one of we're all members of the educational community. Let's work together. We have unique insights. We have unique perspectives. Let's bring it together as part of the system.
So what are some activities you guys participate in through your organizations?
So we do a lot of book studies. So we've kind of done book studies with like kind of just like adults. We had Stamped, and then we also do like book studies just kind of like with kids and everything. So we have this book is anti-racist, and I'm trying to think if we have any more. I'm really not sure. But one of my favorite things that we do, we read books to like children, elementary schoolers. On like we did President's Day a few years ago. We did a different day. I'm I'm kind of blanking on these names, but we read books to little kids, and you wouldn't think like, oh, this would be like, oh, whatever, but there were so many kids, and they were so excited, and you just come in with your little book being like, oh, they're reading this, and they're like interrupting you saying like, oh, can you, like, that sounds really cool, or oh, I have a dog, and like cute stuff. And it's one of my favorite things. What else? We do like curriculum review. We went through the 1619 curriculum, seeing where that would be applicable. What else do we do? We have general meetings. You guys should come to our general meetings.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, come to our general meetings. But I'm trying to think. And we have forums with like kind of like experts and community and stuff like that. We had one on homelessness, which was really, really great turnout. But yeah, I mean, we do a bunch of other stuff. I'm blanking all the time, but those are some of like the most notable, like my favorite ones out of all. And sometimes, like, you know, we meet people in person. That's great. We have our LTJ merch, and people recognize us, and we just think that's amazing.
Okay, so now I'm here with Indu, the Crask VP. Indu, we are about halfway through the day. How are you feeling so far?
Loving it. Like, MASU is just so wonderful conference. I got to meet so many cool different people. Definitely did some outreach and got to learn about lots of different perspectives.
What has been your absolute favorite part of convention right now?
Convention? Okay, I would say it's definitely when we have those general sessions and everyone is like in those rooms and we're all chanting our region, especially Crask, like go Crask, we love our Crask. Definitely our chant, like Cameron, when you were on stage, you're wrong. Definitely wrong that.
Indu's lying, don't listen to her.
No, you did great.
We're about to see T Streets, who is the amazing featured speaker. Are you so excited? What did you think of her presentation the other night?
I loved it. She's just so engaging. I think that's like a really important thing to do with students because, you know, we get bored easily, but she definitely kept us energized. She was like, you know, reaching out to all students. She wasn't really like focusing on one group. It was everyone. I just think she's amazing.
It's our last night here at convention, and guys, it's gorgeous out here. I'm here with some of my Crofton crew. How are we feeling on the last night of convention, guys?
Amazing. Feeling so sad to be leaving, but it was a great experience.
Are we ready for a really fun night of activities?
Yeah.
Right. During virtual learning, I remember this so clearly. You led students through guided meditation videos shown through our homeroom classes. Why was that so important for you to do?
So I think, you know, the pandemic really offered such an opportunity for everyone to take a step back and to reassess their situation in their life. And I also think the pandemic brought a lot of trauma for each individual, whether that was just the fear of the virus or the inability to get out of the house. And so knowing personally from my experience of practicing yoga and meditation for, at that point, like 17 years, I knew that it could offer people the time and the space to really ground and connect to themselves during a time when we really struggled with that as a society. So it was really critical that in those lessons we began each one with having a moment for ourselves. And that's why we had the mindful moments. So it was a great transition for our students and also a great opportunity for them to see that they could really embed it in their day-to-day.
I love that. I was a student who really struggled with virtual learning, but I always looked forward to that mindful moment and that moment of meditation.
That means so much to me.
It was just so much fun, honestly.
Thank you so much.
That was pretty awesome. While we love celebrating our best moments, they wouldn't be the best without the bloopers. When we come back, we'll meet our new host for season 2 of Teen Talk, but for now, enjoy the bloopers from season 1.
Okay, Cameron? Is that you?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Loud and clear back there.
That wasn't supposed to happen, it just did.
I already hit record, so we'll go on blooper reel.
Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Sherry and welcome back to Teen Talk. This is a show for students, by students, and today we're going to be talking about, nope. Can we start over? I'm sorry.
Hey Cameron, when you start to talk about Cameron, like Connor, sorry.
Thank you so much, Hope, for telling us about IMP.
Could you look at her when you say it?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, great, thank you.
Was that bad?
No, it was great.
Oh, I just heard a that'll work in the background.
That'll work.
What is it from Shrek? It's like, that'll do, donkey. Like,
Yeah.
get out. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't have you in the studio. I'm like getting too goofy. This is.
Okay, Cameron, we're going to start with the welcome back to Teen Talk.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what if you did this thumb, you did that thumb, and she did both thumbs?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Cute. That works.
So that's thumb, right thumb, both thumbs.
Yeah.
How about just like the thumbs up to keep it safe?
Yeah, we're doing thumbs up. We're doing a choreographed thumbs up.
Perfect.
Oh gosh.
Did we like transition from the thumbs up to like the? Like how
No, it'll be like a second. You can put them down and then we'll.
Okay, let's.
okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Karen Sherry, the host of AACPS Teen Talk. I'm joined this month by Connor. Stop looking. This is like. I'm so sorry. Can we write it down? Can I like come back and write it down?
Yes, you can. Let me unclamp the green
Okay, because I think I'm just like not remembering.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, thank you. That was a really good catch. It is very special. As some of you may know, nominations for the Student Member of the Board open on February 23rd. The Student Member of the Board, otherwise known, oh, sorry.
That's all right, no problem. We'll take it from the top.
Keep going, or whatever.
In 3,
Oh my God.
2, what? Cameron, good?
Sorry, yeah, I thought I was gonna die for a second. Okay, let's take a look at our season highlights. That was not good, sorry. Can we redo that?
Cameron, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh, Taylor Swift? Sorry. Exactly. I'll take that title.
Well,
I mean.
you know, the thing about that is I don't regard you as an anti-hero.
Oh.
So I don't think we could even use Taylor Swift with it. I mean, maybe going back to, Love Story, some of the old Taylor
Absolutely.
Swift stuff.
Some good
but
Fearless.
the one in the one in the
Yes, and I'll go the incredible Dr. Anthony Arendt, and you can be like, hi, I'm amazing. You know, that's what I always tell people to do. Make sure they.
That's fine. You don't need to do jazz hands if you want.
Maybe not jazz hands if you don't want. I mean, we've never had someone do jazz hands before. Okay, it's fine. Do whatever you want. Okay. Wait.
In 3, 2. In 3, 2.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't say one.
You didn't say one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it okay if I do this? I like that. Or do you want it down?
Okay, you ready to go? Okay, I'll count down in just 1 second.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I like it. Do the whole thing again. That would be terrible. Okay. Yeah, no, just like hang out because I don't know actually.
Actually, can we do that one more time?
Taylor! It is not April Fool's. Not yet. Well.
I'm sorry, it's just for safety.
I have weak
One more
thumbs.
time, and we'll be out of here. Okay.
Wait, no, are you for real?
Just one more, yeah.
I am so beyond excited to introduce you to the next host of Teen Talk. With a background in journalism and production, she stands out among her peers, and the studio team and I are so excited to see what she brings to the show next season. It is my pleasure to introduce your 2023 to 2024 host, Zoe Prandy. Zoe, how are you today?
I'm so good. How are you?
I am great. I'm so excited to have you in the studio today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I am 16 years old and I'm a student at Crofton High School. I am in various clubs. I am vice president of the Black Student Union, vice president of the Crofton High Filmmakers Club, and I am a student enrolled at Cat South.
That is so awesome. And we actually visited Cat South this
Yes.
year, which is so fun. That was one of my favorite episodes, if I'm being honest. What made you decide to apply to be the next host?
I have a passion for filmmaking and storytelling. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I want to go into it in college. When I saw this opportunity, I knew it was a way for me to be able to impact other people. That's really what I want my message to be for film.
That is amazing, and what a beautiful message to carry on. What are you most excited about for next season?
I'm really excited about really learning more about the people in our community and the things they enjoy. I really want to interview people with different diverse opinions and different activities they do to really just reflect our student body and get more students connected with each other.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I mean, I've been asking you questions, but I have another question for you.
Yeah.
So you said you're in a program at Cat South. Can you tell me a little bit about the program you're in?
Yes, I'm in interactive media production. So basically this covers all aspects of media production, film. We do short films, we edit through like Photoshop. We learn about graphic design, so that can include like magazine covers, animation. It's kind of, if you're interested in any aspect of like film or communications, that'd be a perfect program for you. It goes over everything.
And what's a project you've worked on through that program this year that you totally love? I know that's a hard one, I'm sorry.
Yes. We did one with animation, and I really liked it because it's something I've never done before. And we were able to create our own story, make up our own script, do like storyboarding, which is something that is essential to all aspects of film. So I really enjoyed that, something I never tried, and definitely is going to help me as I go on through my journey with film.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to see how you use some of those skills right here in the Teen Talk studio. What was one of your favorite moments from season 1?
I love the one when you visited Cat South, and I loved when you interviewed the students about service. I really like that because we saw our own peers making change, and I feel like as young people, sometimes it seems unattainable. We're like, oh, we have to be older, we have to, have all this criteria to fulfill to be able to do something like that. But just seeing kids just like us doing these activities and making change really inspired me. And that's kind of also why I wanted to apply, really be able to inspire other people and just touch people in a way that, they never would have thought they could be impacted.
Absolutely, and what a great message. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun doing that next year. What are you looking forward to doing outside of Teen Talk your senior year of high school?
I'm definitely excited for making more little short films, kind of something I'm doing now. And I'm really excited because I'm a dancer, so I'm really excited for next dance season. I dance at Outlet Dance Complex, so I'll be a senior that year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I know for Black Student Union Art School, I'm really excited for growing that. This was our first year ever having it, so I want to definitely help create more activities, even we're thinking about a step and majorette team. So I'm really looking forward to that and really just connecting more with our community for my last years at Crofton.
That is so awesome. I love to hear all those great things happening at Crofton. As a Crofton Cardinal myself, very exciting. What do you want our viewers to know about you?
I want them to know that I am very passionate about this industry and that I really want to make sure everyone is seen and heard. That's one of the most important things, I think, for everyone's voice just to be heard and know that someone out there has the same feelings as you or has experienced something as you. I want everyone just to really feel included and feel seen.
So you talk a lot about filmmaking, which is
Yes.
so cool. Do you have a favorite movie?
Definitely a hard one. If I had to say, I would say, if it was talking Marvel, I'd definitely say Black Panther or Spider-Man. And just because I really love just the cinematography aspects, just from the costume and how they do the different shots and angles, and even down to the different filters they use and how they cut the scenes. I think that's what really makes me just love them. And I'm really big on making sure it's very interesting. And I feel in those movies there's just so much going on that it always keeps me in the loop.
I love Spider-Man, so the
Yes.
fact that you said that, oh my gosh, it makes me so excited. What is your vision for season 2 of Teen Talk?
Okay, so for season 2 of Teen Talk, I'm really looking forward to just really doing a lot and addressing different things for each month. So each month I want to make sure that we connect things on more that happens everywhere or on a global perspective back down to our community. So that can be different type of months. For Hispanic Heritage Month, we can see what the community or county is doing for Hispanic Heritage Month with different activities. Even I know we had Mental Health Awareness Month, and I love what you did. So definitely kind of keeping that theme consistent, making sure things that are happening in the world we can connect back to Crofton and highlight our students' successes with student leadership and really what they're doing to make a change and celebrate these different months.
That is so awesome, and you are such a beautiful person. I am
Thank you so much.
excited to see what you do next year on Teen Talk. I feel like I'm gonna start crying. I can't cry. There's
Thank
no
you so
crying here
much.
in the studio. I want to thank our amazing new host, Zoe. I can't wait to see everything you do next year. I want to thank the incredible studio team I've had the pleasure to work with this year. Taylor, Eric, Mr. Gray, Miss Pellegrin, and everyone else for making this show possible, as well as all of our guests from this season. I also want to thank everyone who watched the season for making this an incredible year. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. This may be my last episode, but the journey isn't over. Don't forget to tune in this fall for season 2 of Teen Talk with your new host, Zoe Prandy. I know I'll be turning in all the way from Louisiana State University, and I cannot wait to see what's next. This is Cameron Sherry signing out.
I'll see you guys next time on Teen Talk.